What is up, guys? Sky here again. Glad that you're all joining us for the first video in lesson 2, and this one's going to show you how the announcement tool works. Now, I want to stress how important the announcements widget tool is because, in my opinion, it's the most viewed area of any D2L course. It's going to be the first thing that your students see, and anyone that visits your course shell is going to see when they log onto it. So any kind of important information or things that you want to put right in front of your students' faces is definitely a good thing to put into an announcement. So to create a new announcement, it's pretty simple. All you're going to do is go here to the announcements widget heading here and click on the drop down menu and go up here to new announcement. You click on that, it's going to take us to this screen where you can type a headline for your new announcement. We're going to go ahead and call it very creatively new announcement, but we're excited about it. And then here in the content area, you can put in whatever you like. We're going to go ahead and type stuff and things. And you can edit that text in a number of ways. If you want to bold it, if you want to make it bigger, you can even change the font to Times New Roman or whatever you choose. There's a lot of customization options available. And then you can even insert things like hyperlinks if you want to put a web link in there. You can insert images if you have something specific you want to show them. And you can even go here to the insert stuff section, which has a lot of different options. You can put YouTube videos in here. You can embed codes if you want to embed a video or a file or something of that nature. You can put a video note, which if you don't want to put text in front of them, if you want to put a video of you talking and telling them whatever it is you want to tell them, you can do that too. And like I said, a lot of different kinds of files. If you want to upload it into your announcement, you can do it here and insert stuff. So before we publish it, we're going to go down here to availability. And this is useful if you want to set a date in the future where this announcement will pop up for your students. So maybe you have something you want to tell them, but it's not set to show until later in the semester. You can put a specified date and time that it will show up for them. And until that date, it will not show up. They will not be able to see it. End dates work in a similar way. If you want something to disappear after a certain period, you can set the end date for whenever you want it to disappear. It won't delete itself, but it will be hidden from your student's view. So, and if you want to add additional attachments or release conditions, which is helpful if you want to make it to where they can't see it until maybe they submit a certain assignment or maybe they take a certain quiz, that's a very useful tool as well. So say we've got all of those things done for our announcement, we're going to go ahead and click publish. And then when we go back to our course home, we can see our new announcement, stuff and things, right there on our announcements tab, right on our home page. So let's say you want to dismiss a news item. All you need to do is click this X right here. However, be aware that by clicking that, you've hidden it from your view, but not the student's view. They can still see it. That's only a personal dismissal, if you will. If you want to delete a news item, there's a different way to do that. So the easiest way to do it is to go here to the announcements dropdown again and go to announcements tool. Here we're back on our announcements page where we can see all of our announcements. We only have 2. And if we want to delete the one that we just hid so that our students cannot view it anymore, we would just click the checkbox here and click delete. Now it's going to give us an are you sure, and if you click yes, then it will delete it. I'm going to leave this up for the purposes of our video, but if you click yes, it will be deleted and it will no longer show up for anybody and will no longer be there. So just be aware that if you're deleting it, it is final. Okay. Now if you want to hide it from the students, you can do that as well. All you need to do is go to edit, and then here on this screen, you can basically set it to where the end date is time in the past where it won't show up. So we made this at 4:46 p.m. If I changed this to 4:47, for example, a time that's already passed, and I click update, then that announcement will not show up for the students. And that's pretty much a good crash course for how to use the announcements tool. And if you have any questions, know that you can always contact us here at CETL at onlinehelp@okcu.edu. But just keep in mind the announcements tool is very important, very useful tool in your toolbox.